Hey Eurovision fam, I hope you can hear me, okay? Because we were just informed that in the working space, everyone has to be masked, which I'm not gonna lie makes me slightly paranoid. Well, because I'm like, I hope that you can hear me, so I will have to definitely look back. Okay, so we've seen Switzerland perform 2 times. He hasn't done his third run yet. But I'm just gonna get into this. Now, you all know Switzerland isn't one of my favorite songs this year. I do think it's a quality song. I do think it's a quality entry. But I think I've always questioned, kind of the competitiveness of it. In particular, this year we have a lot of ballads already. So to me, I'm like, if you're coming with something that has any type of slow pace, the cards were stacked against you a little bit. So being mindful of that. Okay, but let's get into this. The staging is beautiful. It's extremely tasteful. I will say there are moments when the staging is a little bit on the nose. I would say it's a little bit literal. There's sort of this broken heart motif that continues to show up in the performance. And, like kind of boys do cry. It doesn't necessarily have to be about like love lost. It could be about, the loss of a family member. It could be, just kind of the overall attitude of, how pervasive toxic masculinity is. So it doesn't all have to be kind of tied to, I think, that very literal broken heart sort of thing, but it does show up throughout the performance. I will also say there's a really interesting quality of his voice. There's sort of this gravelly quality to his voice that I would say is relatively atypical for a crooner, because sort of a crooner, the mark is that it's smooth, that we get a vocal that's very smooth and easy, and this one there's a little graveliness to it, which actually I find it kind of welcome and unexpected. But I will say, I think it could put off some people at moments. I think he has to be thoughtful about how to do that. Oh, hello, I think I'm getting a visitor. Can I wrap up? And then, the staging it's very dark. And I would recommend a little bit more intentionality put behind the movement that he's doing. And there's also eye makeup happening, which is definitely a choice. But those are my thoughts on Switzerland's rehearsal. Someone says, why are they making you wear a mask? Well, we're indoors, so there's that. Is it true that he has tears projected on him? Honestly, it looked like raindrops to me, because they were like lines. Or maybe they weren't where they needed to be. So maybe there's that. Someone said, is the performance boring? I would not call it boring. I think the staging is really tasteful and beautiful. Like I said, I'll bet it's on the nose. But those are my thoughts. I'll be back to talk about Slovenia. Bye.